You guys can do all of the DD you want, but it just comes down to this. Will AMC have a good earnings? Yes or no? Boom. I'll see you guys on the moon. Hello. Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Young Buffett. I thank you for clicking on this video. I don't know why you did. You might have gotten a notification if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. Congratulations, now you're subscribed. See, it was that easy. It was free. It was fun. It makes me happy. I get a notification every time. I don't know why I still have it on, but it just makes me excited. It gives me a little bit of dopamine. But you know what also gets me excited? When you hit that like button. So go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, jumping right into it. Did you guys vote? So I've been scrolling through the AMC subreddit for a little bit now, and I am seeing more and more posts about trying to get people to vote. And it is important. People are trying to get an accurate share count, an accurate retail share count. So why is Say voting turnout so low? This is literally what we have all been kicking and screaming and hypothesizing about for 6 months. How many shares are truly out there? Our moment has been handed to us on a platter, and it seems we are squandering it. So this guy continues to say, well, not this guy, it's Happy Song 7795. I hate when people say this guy and they don't credit the person. Happy Song 7795 posted on the subreddit. I understand many are concerned about using your brokerage credentials to link your account, and I hear you on that. But for anyone that hasn't used Plaid before, Plaid? I never know what it is. I personally can't think of a brokerage account I've opened recently that didn't use Plaid to link my bank accounts for ACH, and everything has turned out just fine. And you can always change your password after linking and upvoting Timmy B's question. Of course, it's all your choice what you want to do, but deeply consider doing this for the Ape Nation as a whole. It's almost as important in my eyes to buying and holding. There are 400,000 apes in this sub. Wow. And only 40,000 have voted, period. Wow. Well, 10%, that's not that bad, but I guess, yeah. Let's get on this and prove how many synthetic shares are really out there. Thank you for your time. And a lot of people go on to talk about how a lot of Canadian apes aren't able to vote. They're not able to connect their brokerage. So it's an interesting situation. But this post also talks about it. Can't overstate the importance this is. You can take whatever you want from a 1% sample size, but at a current rate, not even 10% of shareholders would equal the entire float. All of the just buy one share people aren't doing anything to help us here. This is on Reddit and Twitter to really bolster these numbers. And YouTube, hey, I make content. I count. If you want to sit around for another year watching crayons and bragging about your diamond scrotum, enjoy. If you want to do something that could actually trigger action, register your shares and help others to do so. I cannot believe what a low count we have so far. Unacceptable. The mission from now until Monday is to get shares registered. I registered. We have our beautiful little 25 shares, and I believe that every share counts because it gives us an accurate number. Now, in one of my other videos, we went through a lot of these questions, what people are asking. The AMC is doing something very unique. They're opening up the Q&A to retail investors. Timothy B asks, do you have any plans to offer dividends again? So there's a whole list. You can see it here. I'll add this link to the description below. You have 4 days left. There are 4 days left to do this. So definitely check it out. Definitely register your votes. It is important. And I'm very curious to see how it plays out on the earnings call. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe because I'm going to do a full breakdown of the earnings call on Monday. So that should be fun. Jumping over to APE Wisdom, it's our favorite little indicator of who's talking about what. Tracks Wall Street Bets, Wall Street Bets New, Wall Street Bets Elite, Stocks, Investing, SPACs, Options, and Day Trading subreddits. Number one on the list is everyone's favorite infamous stock/broker Robinhood, who has been destroying accounts today. What did it go down like 20 something percent? Very interesting. I'm actually curious. 53% positive sentiment. Yeah, so it's doing its thing. I'm curious to see how it'll play out. I'm sure a lot of Robinhood money, the people who bought on IPO, me personally, I even made a video about it on my YouTube, how I made 119.90% on Robinhood and exited. A lot of people are going to use that money to probably dive back into AMC. So I'm curious to see how that'll play out. But number 2 on the list, AMC. What are people saying? 67% positive sentiment. Nearby words include GME, buy, up, more, hood, bought, like, buying, still, only, sell, holding, apes, AMD, and sold. So overall, 655 mentions. That's an increase of 9%. 67% positive sentiment. GameStop follows at number 5. Sophie, Clove, BlackBerry. Everything else essentially is lagging behind AMC. There is a lot of comment volume on Hood, like a lot. And I like this chart because it shows you what a lot looks like. A lot of people are talking about it, so I'm curious to see how it'll all play out. But AMC is just hovering out over here, doing its thing. This is one of my favorite charts because it shows the stock price in relation to positive and negative sentiment and comment volume. So I'm curious to see right over here, if the stock price goes up, will comment volume follow after or before? Very curious to see how it plays out, because if you look over here, comment volume spiked. Nothing happened for a little bit, and then the stock price spiked. And then the comment volume went down. So, I don't know. I'm very, very, very curious to document my journey here and document how all of these numbers and data correlate with each other. But remember, correlation does not equal causation. So, we're just tracking data and seeing how it goes. AMC's dark pools are so dirty. Net short volume, negative 1.6 million. Net short volume in dollars is negative 55 million with a short 6.5 million. No, 6.5 billion? Jeez. 6.5 billion short position on this bad boy. Dark pool activity is very active. I have a video on my page somewhere not too long ago where I break down what you need to know about dark pools and how it all works. But it's very interesting to see how dark pools are still being heavily utilized, and it just reeks of manipulation. I don't want to be that guy that says like all tinfoil and whatnot, but it's weird. Jumping over into TD Ameritrade. We picked up our 25 shares at $38.85. Kind of wish I averaged in a little bit more yesterday when we started hitting those 29s. However, we had a massive green day today. So that was exciting, huh? No real news, honestly. Nothing crazy that I see. Yeah, I mean, nothing really. There's a couple call sweeps here and there. What's happening with AMC stock today? AMC stock trading lower, trading higher, AMC blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, this thing is going to go up. This thing is going to go down. This thing is going to go back up, and then it's going to go back down. So, I mean, it's just waiting. It is waiting for earnings. It might have a run up into earnings. Remember, earnings is on Monday. Or it might just start consolidating a bit and wait until something happens during earnings. I'm very, very, very curious to see how earnings will play out. The biggest things I'm looking for are future guidance. Are they going to talk about any plans for exclusive content? Are they going to talk about the AMC streaming services on demand stuff? Are they going to talk about any dividends, like Timothy's question? There's just a lot of information that we should look forward to. There are a lot of things that we need to know and a lot of different catalysts essentially for the stock price. They're going to report their numbers. It might not move the stock initially. I believe they're expected to beat expectations. If they beat it by a lot and it's a huge surprise, that'll send the stock price up, maybe. If they miss, that'll probably be a bad thing. But honestly, who knows? I've seen a lot of other stocks right now that are heavily shorted. When good news comes out, nothing happens. The stock just either stays the same or actually goes down, making it look like a sell the rumor, sell the news type situation. But AMC, there are a lot of eyes on it. So I'm very, very curious to see how it'll all play out. If you want to follow along and see how it all plays out, definitely scroll down, hit that subscribe button, join the family. If you have any questions, let me know. I get back to pretty much every single comment. If you don't believe me, check out my other videos, and I will catch you guys on my other videos.